Hey everyone, Vinayak here. Today we're taking a look at the Trifo IronPi M6 Plus. So let's set it up and check it out. So let's start by unboxing the vacuum. Wow, glossy black box. This is the IronPi M6 Plus, which has the 3-in-1 functionality of mopping, vacuuming and sweeping. The third I feel would be just running the brushes without the vacuum on. Let's open it up. We have the manuals and a warranty card. Under the protective foam, we have the Trifo vacuum. Let's keep the vacuum to the side and empty out the contents of the box. Here's a cleaning tool, nice and big. Includes a razor on the side to cut through the hair which can get tangled up in the vacuum. 4 brushes, of which 2 are spare in case they get damaged. Extra filter, extra mopping pad. I'm liking that you're getting spares for the vacuum included in the box. Here's the power adapter. It has the Indian plug, so that's good. Here's the charging dock. Quite small compared to the other models I've seen. These are the metal contacts which come in contact with the ones on the vacuum to charge up the device. Mopping attachment, quite big. It has a 350 ml capacity and it also has a pad pre-installed. Now for the vacuum. This vacuum uses a camera for navigation as opposed to LiDAR on the 367S, which I had reviewed earlier. Let's peel the plastic film off the camera. The vacuum also has a bumper to avoid obstacles and is protected by these pieces of foam. Now let's remove the plastic film off the top of the vacuum. Oh, the top of the vacuum has a matte finish rather than glossy, which I like a lot. The black color is so cool. We have the Trifo branding on the top and the back has the dust container. As with most robot vacuums, this one has a bumper too to avoid bumping into obstacles, and being rubber won't leave a mark on your furniture. On the bottom we have the wheels and they also act like shock absorbers when climbing on or off carpets. On the sides are where you would snap in your cleaning brushes. They are marked R and L on the brushes and also on the vacuum for right and left. So the appropriate one needs to be installed on the correct side. Quite simple, line and push in to snap. Here's the main brush, which pulls in the dust and debris into the dust container. Easy to remove and clean in case something gets stuck within. Here are the charging metal connectors on the vacuum, which line up with the dock to charge. We have the power and recharge button on the front face of the vacuum. Let's power it on and check if it has a charge. We need to install the Trifo Home app to control the vacuum. App installed, select country, India, and register for an account. Once logged in, add device, select model. Now to get the device into Wi-Fi pairing mode. Quite simple, press and hold the recharge button for around 5 seconds until the power and recharge LEDs start blinking. This indicates it's ready to pair. Enter Wi-Fi credentials on app. Show it to the vacuum camera. It reads the QR code and connects to your Wi-Fi. Now the vacuum is ready for use. The current status of the vacuum is visible on the app. Running status, battery level, etc. is shown on screen. Let's take it down to the hall to test it out. Same area as before. Let's see how well this one works. Moves in a similar fashion compared to the 360S7. Wow, this one can go under the sofa too. The LiDAR on the 360S7 didn't allow it to go under sofas, but the Trifo doesn't seem to have any problems. Let's conduct the same tests as before. We have the tea powder here. Let's check how well it picks it up. It's managed to pick it up well. Do note I'm controlling it manually because if I left it to auto clean, it would have gone everywhere else other than where I want it to clean. Let's try soya chunks. It got jammed. Let's check under it. Yeah, we have soya chunks stuck in the main brush, but it's easy to remove and put it back to work. Let's try paper. No problems at all, it managed to get everything. The vacuum does have problems with big debris, so you'll have to be careful when setting it up to clean. It's easy to remove what's jamming the brush, but it can also become an irritant if it keeps getting jammed and needs you to clean it up regularly. Make sure you don't have any wires or items on the floor which could clog the brush. As with all robot vacuum cleaners, we have anti-drop sensors preventing it from falling off the edges. Here's the dust container, easily accessible from the back. Just pull it out, open the lid on top and empty it into a dustbin. Slide it back in and the vacuum is ready to work again. We have the filter also within, which can be replaced easily. I just gave it a quick clean with my Dyson. Let's drive it over some magazines to check out how well it can climb over small obstacles. It worked fine. Let's try the other way. It manages to get across small bumps. The mapping is accurate but not as fast as LiDAR. A LiDAR based vacuum has positional awareness, which camera based vacuums do not. Also, we need the lights to be on for these vacuums to work. Do not pick up the vacuum while it's mapping or it will mess it up and we will have to start again. Here's the massive mopping attachment. Fill with water and replace the existing dust compartment. It has a 350 ml tank. Now it mops as it sweeps. The vacuum manages to find the recharging base, but it takes a long time to dock. This device was loitering around the area for quite some time before it homed in onto its dock, which in comparison, LiDAR vacuums just home in and dock in one shot. The camera on the vacuum can stream video to the app, which is quite cool. Here's a recording via the camera app. We can manually control the vacuum via the app, which is fun as always. We can change power modes, start and stop the camera. We can stop the vacuum suction too. I like how slim the vacuum is. It can go under sofas and get a thorough cleaning underneath. That's one advantage of the camera-based vacuums versus LiDAR. The Trifo IronPi has Alexa integration too, so we can control it via voice. Look for the Trifo Home skill on Alexa, enable, login, and you're ready. Now you can use the Alexa app and also your voice to control the vacuum.
Start Trifo.
So that was the Trifo IronPi vacuum robot cleaner. If you have a large house or even a location like a marriage hall which needs to be swept and mopped, robot vacuum cleaners can help. I like that the Trifo can sweep under the sofas too due to its slim profile. There are a few niggles while cleaning, but once we cleared the area, it got through the entire floor and it had picked up everything. You will need to place furniture in a way it can move under them, as with any robot vacuum cleaner. Only problem I had with it is it couldn't pick up large debris. I did miss the features that you have on the LiDAR robot vacuums, such as keep out zones and a select an area on the map to clean. But that does bring down the price of the vacuum considerably. It's a great vacuum and works well for large open houses or flats. I would recommend this if prices are constrained and you need the ability for the vacuum to work under sofas. But if it is not, I would recommend a LiDAR based robot vacuum instead. If you have any questions, do write into us at tech@talkingstuff.net or WhatsApp us at 96525 78833. Also make sure to like, subscribe and also hit the notification bell to be notified when new videos are added. Thank you for watching and see you all next time.